From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And it's a double to start the game.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Inside, just missed. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball three. And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Cal Raleigh, the next Pirate to hit. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. There's a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and one now. Two aboard. That one hooked foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. There's a Pirates lineup now. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Yordan Alvarez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Line drive, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
This one chopped to first. Nice stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series. Just missed. Manny Machado next to bat for the Bucks. Rio down. And that's through there for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately.
Turner runs. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
The 0-1. Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner at second, nobody out.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Just off the inside edge. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Three-one is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Turner, the lead runner, out at second. Schwarber at first with no outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Wondering who's going to blink first.
In there, sets him down on strikes. And that is a big first out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Alec Bohm.
Well, he's got an 11-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I mean, that means he's hitting lefties, righties, submariners, starters, relievers, you name it. He's very comfortable in the box, and that's such a great place to be as a hitter. Makes you excited to come to the ballpark every day.
One down, Phillies down a run. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
The Turnpike Series continues now. Second inning set to go. Manny Machado getting ready to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one ripped, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him. One down.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Now one missed. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Batting none, the first baseman, number 5.
Runner on at first with one gone. Up next for the Pirates, Munetaka Murakami.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Struck him out looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
That misses. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Going back. He brought it back. What a play.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Ichiro.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
And that's in there for strike one. Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Quick toss to first. Suzuki gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now for the Phillies, Gabriel Rincones Jr. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through the sweeper.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 2-2 now. Strike 3. Skeens sends them packing. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Top 5 at batting average. It has been a nightmare for pitchers this season, Singy.
Yeah, the swing is simple, Boog. Repeatable and deadly. Remarkable consistency.
Sanchez back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. A sliding stop over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Ripped, but it curls foul. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Mays digging in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Harper in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Marte. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. On to extra innings. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Yeah, Singy, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Machado. Ball 1, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bucks go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. The Turnpike series continues now. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
The third baseman, Alan.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The Buccos leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. His 12th of the season, and they tie it up. It's 1-1.
Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side. And that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
This is Bryson Stott. The 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Outside low, and it's 2-2. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Ball one there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's second. Murakami takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, the catcher, JT.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. And the inning is over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Philadelphia. Well, Singy, we opened the show talking about just how dominant these aces have been. And today, we've seen another solid performance from both of them.
Yeah, Boog, that consistency is what makes great pitchers. Every time out, you know you're getting an elite effort.
First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So digging in, Munetaka Murakami. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Foul ball there. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
That misses, and that's ball one. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. That ends the inning. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Gabriel Rincones Jr. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about. Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, last half of inning number 5. That one found hard the other way. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, knocks it down. Flips it. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Harper. Come on, Bryce.
That one fouled off.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Tripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. One hit, one left. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Here, Citizens Bank Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Francisco Lindor will hit next.
Francisco Lindor.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 0-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Pirates.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That one lifted to left. Marsh on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Willie Mays up to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. In for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. And they get the out. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 1. The Turnpike Series continues now. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Zach Littell.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
The third baseman.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
0-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, the center fielder, Suzuki.
And that one fouled off. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt. Ball to strike. Out towards right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Top of inning number 7. Yordan Alvarez steps in looking at the WAR leaderboard, and he's right near the top, Singy.
That tells you everything. Offense, defense, base running. He does it all.
Yeah, he's not always flashy, but always valuable.
Yeah, he's that glue guy and a difference maker. That consistency is irreplaceable.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that. That one just misses, and the count's full. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Alvarez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Sliced hard but foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Let's go, Tanner.
That one's in there. And the count's even at 2. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one well upstairs. Ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Up next for the Phillies, the right fielder.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Manager out of the dugout. A new pitcher in the game, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ripped into center, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Go-ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Right through there for a strike.
Inside, almost got him. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Come on, Kyle.
That just misses. And that's ball 1.
Here we go, Kyle.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Got him. Nice grab. Runners tag up from second and third. Realmuto in to score, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Here's Bryce Harper.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first. and prevent that run from scoring.
That's in there. A ball, one strike. Clevenger. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Runners are at the corners, one away. Out to short, Lindor. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Just missed. Turner at second. Harper over at first with one away. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Full count now.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
In the air, left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman, Allen.
2 outs, runners at first and second. And here comes Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. In comes the run from second. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Fouled off left side. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Ichiro. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make. New pitcher on here, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Oh, that fastball drilled him. So, man aboard. So, digging in now for Philadelphia, Gabriel Rincones Jr. He was late there, strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We look ahead to inning number 8. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Just missed.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez looking to start something with one gone. The Phillies up big in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. That one pushed to the left and foul. Yo 1. And that one is inside, ball one. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brad Keller.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Cal Raleigh. Ripped to short. And that's the third out. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 8-2. Tyrone Taylor getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor. Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
Inside, almost got him. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Comes up empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way. Strikes him out with 100. And he'll challenge that called strike.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Harper, the next to hit, takes ball one. And he swings through that one. Left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Way inside. And on second, 2 down. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Phillies strand 1. They lead at 8-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
To third, boom. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Joan Duran, the closer, is getting loose. Now the 0-1. Alvarado, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Line drive, short hop to third. Boom, goes on to first, and the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.